That forgiveness as a process is reflected in another line in the passage as well, which actually comes before the parable, the line that Jesus speaks immediately before he tells this tale about the king and the servants. The context of the whole passage is that Peter, the disciple, comes up and he says, how many times should he forgive someone who has wronged him? Should he forgive 7 times? And Jesus replies, not 7 times, but rather as many as 77 times, which is a seemingly extreme standard. It's hard enough to forgive somebody just 7 times, but 77. Imagine Jesus saying this not as the stern teacher looking through his glasses, but as a more playful character, as even a playful fool. And that invites me to hear it differently. Jesus gets the struggle. Forgiveness isn't an on-off switch. It's something that takes 77 little forgivenesses, 77 little releases, 77 little moments of compassion over and over and over. The number 7 in the Bible is a special number. It's the number for completion. And likely the Greek here, when Jesus says 77 times, it actually probably says 70 times 7 times, which is even more than 77 times, a whole lot of times. Which is kind of like saying, in biblical numerical thinking, it's kind of like saying countless times until it's completed, on and on until it's completed. Jesus is making the point that it's not about the number of times someone wrongs you and then you forgive them, but it's about this ongoing process that we engage in as human beings, over and over. We seek to have compassion for someone's suffering, even if they wronged us. We seek to release our resentment, even if it's for our sake as much as theirs. We forgive 70 times 7 times. Maybe that's one of the reasons why there's a line in the Lord's Prayer that says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. That's a prayer that we pray potentially every day, every week. It's a process of daily and weekly forgivenesses, of little releases, of attempts at compassion. We pray this prayer not alone, but we pray it together. We go through the process together. We acknowledge our need for that process together, again and again, 70 times 7.